be going over antibiotics, bacteria, and the antibiotic we chose to carry and how we came to that decision. So what we're going to talk today about is gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria. And what that means is that when they stain these bacteria in the lab, their cell wall either stains or doesn't stain. And they use that information to determine what antibiotic they're going to use to treat these. Now, the way they identify these bacteria, if you look at them, is based on their cell wall. Now, gram-positive bacteria have a single-layered, smooth cell wall, whereas gram-negative bacteria have a double-layered, wavy cell wall. The cell wall thickness of a gram-positive bacteria is 20 to 80 nanometers, whereas gram-negative bacteria is only 8 to 10 nanometers. Gram-positive bacteria have a thick or multi-layered peptidoglycan layer, whereas gram-negative bacteria have a thin or single-layered peptidoglycan layer. Gram-positive bacteria have teichoic acids present on their cell wall, whereas gram-negative bacteria do not have teichoic acids present on their cell wall. Gram-positive bacteria do not have lipopolysaccharides present on their cell wall, whereas gram-negative bacteria do have lipopolysaccharides present on their cell wall. Gram-positive bacteria do not have an outer membrane, whereas gram-negative bacteria usually do have an outer membrane. Gram-positive bacteria have a very low lipid content on their cell wall, whereas gram-negative bacteria have a 20 to 30% lipid content on their cell wall. Gram-positive bacteria are very susceptible to antibiotics, whereas gram-negative bacteria are very resistant to antibiotics. So those are some of the big differences between gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria, and that's what's important when determining what antibiotic you're going to use. So, the antibiotic we went with is called Zosyn. The generic name is piperacillin tazobactam. Now, it is for adults and children greater than or equal to 8 years of age. It is a single dose of 3.375 grams in 100 milliliters infused. And the indications are basically anytime we as providers make a hole in somebody. So thoracostomy, needle decompression, amputation, either by EMS or prior to arrival. So if it happened as their mechanism of injury. So penetrating trauma, burns, and sepsis. Now, I'll give you one more because, but I'm going to put it at the very bottom of the list So it will be a resuscitated perimortem C-section. So those are our indications. Now, why Zosyn? I'm going to show you something which you probably won't be able to read, but this column right here where my finger is Zosyn. And you can see how many green plus marks it has. So those are all of the different bacteria that Zosyn covers. It has both gram positive and negative coverage. It's very broad spectrum. It's safe. It's easy to administer. And really, the only contraindications are an allergy to penicillin, cephalosporins, or beta-lactamase inhibitors. So when you talk about a safety profile, when you talk about ease of administration, and the greatest number of patients we can give it to, as well as the spectrum that it covers, we can really get the greatest number of patients into treating them and give them the greatest chance of doing the best amount of good. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this was a good beginning for you. If you have any questions, if you would like more specifics, please come and